He was once just a boy from Port Harcourt. Now he's a global voice for Africa, a Grammy winner, and a legend in the making. This is the incredible journey of Damini Ogulu, the man the world knows as Burna Boy, the African giant who turned beats and rebellion into global recognition. From street sounds to sold-out stadiums, let's dive into the life, the fame, and the fire behind Burna Boy. Damini Ebunoluwa Ogulu was born on July 2, 1991, in the vibrant city of Port Harcourt, Nigeria. But long before the bright lights and the Grammys, Burna Boy was just a kid surrounded by music, passion, and hustle. His mother, Bose Ogulu, wasn't just a parent. She would later become his powerhouse manager. His father ran a welding business, instilling discipline and hard work. But it was his grandfather, Benson Idenige, once the manager of Afrobeat pioneer Fela Kuti, who planted deep musical roots in Damini's life. Growing up, Burna Boy was heavily influenced by the rich sounds of Afrobeat, reggae, and dancehall. These genres would later shape his unique style, something he'd call Afro-fusion. He later moved to the UK to study media technology at a university in London. But the classroom couldn't contain his ambition. Burna eventually dropped out, choosing beats over books, and returned home to chase something greater. Burna Boy's official entry into the music world came in 2012, when he released his breakout single, Like to Party. The laid-back hit quickly became a national anthem in Nigeria, and suddenly, the quiet kid from Port Harcourt had everyone's attention. A year later, he dropped his debut album, LFE, leaving an impact for eternity. The project proved he wasn't a one-hit wonder. Burna had arrived. Over the next few years, his sound evolved, and in 2018, everything changed. His third studio album, Outside, didn't just shake Africa. It turned heads globally. The single Ye became a massive hit, landing Burna on international charts and playlists everywhere. By 2019, Burna Boy dropped African Giant, an album packed with fire and pride. The album earned him his first Grammy nomination, signaling that the world was officially listening. But Burna wasn't done yet. In 2020, he released Twice as Tall, and this time he won Best Global Music Album at the 63rd Grammy Awards. It was a victory not just for Burna but for Africa. Then came 2022. His album, Love, Damini, dropped with hits like Last Last, a breakup anthem that became a viral sensation worldwide. By now, Burna Boy wasn't just an African star, he was an international force. He collaborated with global icons like Beyoncé, Ed Sheeran, Stormzy, Sam Smith, and J Balvin. From Like to Party to Grammy Gold, Burna Boy's rise has been nothing short of historic. But it's not just the music that sets him apart, it's the message, the movement, and the man himself. Burna Boy doesn't just make music, he creates a sound that bridges generations, continents, and cultures. He calls it Afro-fusion, a bold blend of Afrobeat, reggae, dancehall, and a touch of pop. His biggest influences? The legendary Fela Kuti, the spiritual voice of Bob Marley, and the raw energy of DMX. You can hear their spirit in his music, political, passionate, and unapologetic. But Burna's lyrics aren't just catchy, they're deep. He speaks on oppression, corruption, black identity, and even personal pain. Many of his songs are autobiographical, with references to heartbreak, family, and the struggle for purpose. Through his sound and message, Burna Boy represents something bigger: modern Africa, rising on its own terms, with confidence, pride, and power. And while his music speaks volumes, Burna's life behind the spotlight is just as compelling. Behind the fame and fiery stage presence, Burna Boy is a man who values his privacy, a side of him many fans rarely get to see. From 2018 to 2022, Burna Boy was in a high-profile relationship with UK rapper Stefflon Don. The couple shared a glamorous, globe-trotting romance, until rumors of a breakup in late 2022 quietly ended the chapter. As of 2025, Burna Boy has no confirmed children and is not married. He's been open about wanting love and stability, but also clear about keeping his private life private. What he does share with the world, though, is his unwavering belief in African pride, independence, and self-determination. Whether in interviews or lyrics, Burna Boy stands firm in his message: Africa must define itself, not be defined by others. Away from the noise, Burna is a thinker, a dreamer, and a man still writing his legacy. But when it comes to lifestyle, there's no hiding that Burna Boy lives big. Fame brought the spotlight, but Burna Boy brought the style. From Lagos to London to LA, Burna lives the luxury lifestyle to the fullest, and he makes no apologies for it. He's got a garage that would make anyone jealous, including a Lamborghini, Ferrari, Rolls-Royce, and several high-end SUVs. But it's not just the cars, it's the fashion. Burna Boy is proudly fashion-forward, mixing high-end European brands with bold African designs. Whether it's a red carpet, a music video, or a surprise street appearance, he always brings the drip. He's also known for his expensive jewelry, rocking custom-made chains that can cost more than a house. When he's not on the road, Burna splits his time between Lagos, London, and sometimes the US. His homes are private, well-guarded, and designed for comfort and peace. Even with the money and global fame, Burna Boy remains family-oriented and tight on security. He surrounds himself with a close-knit circle and rarely lets the outside world into his inner space. But even with all the fame, fashion, and fortune, Burna Boy hasn't forgotten where he came from or who he's doing this for. Burna Boy isn't just rich in talent, he's made serious money from his music and brand. As of 2025, Burna Boy's estimated net worth sits between $22 to $25 million US. Where does the money come from? It's more than just album sales. He earns big from streaming platforms, world tours, merchandise, and endorsement deals. Burna has headlined some of the world's biggest stages, including Madison Square Garden in New York, Paris Accor Arena, and stadiums across Africa and Europe. He's also secured major endorsement deals, working with global brands like Pepsi, Star Lager, and Chipper Cash. With each move, Burna Boy continues to build a brand that's not just African, but global, profitable, and unstoppable. And with all his achievements, the world is taking notice. Burna Boy's rise wasn't just a personal victory, it was a cultural shift. He's one of the few artists who truly opened the global stage for modern African music. Through his lyrics, visuals, and presence, Burna champions Pan-African identity, reminding the world that Africa is bold, brilliant, and proud. He helped put Afrobeats on the global map, turning what was once local into a worldwide movement. And thanks to his influence, artists like Tems, Rema, Fireboy DML, and many more now have global recognition too. He's more than a hitmaker. Burna Boy is a trailblazer, a voice of a generation, and a living legacy still in motion. Burna Boy isn't just an artist, he's a movement, a voice, a symbol of African excellence on the global stage. If Burna Boy inspires you, comment your favorite Burna Boy song, and subscribe for more powerful and inspiring biographies.